Hello everybody, this is the Goofsome Fox coming at you with a late testing video here. This is going to be of the new suit, the Bool GTB, which stands for Thunderbolt there. And yeah, this is the most recent suit. It is a level 1 550 cost general. I've already played a couple matches in it, so it's probably going to be come out less like a testing video and more like a kind of like a moveset preview slash initial thoughts, more like that. So yeah, I already have 3 matches in it, so I kind of know a bit of how this suit plays already. But yeah, we'll jump right into it here. It is again a 550 cost general. It can be used on both ground and space. You got 19,000 HP, 28 ballistic and beam resistance, 15 melee resistance, 23 range strength, 21 melee strength, 115 movement speed, 210 top speed, 75 thruster gauge, and 66 turning speed. For your part slots here, you got 12 close, 24 mid, and 4 long range slots there. For the other stats here, you have a melee priority of 2, 14-second story timer, you got space compatibility, and it is a 3-star mobile suit. And we'll take a look at the weapons here. You have the Bool G Hyper Bazooka TB. This is the only weapon this suit comes with as a primary. It is your standard bazooka ballistic weapon with 2,300 power, 5 ammo, and 300 range. Again, your pretty standard bazooka, not too much I can really say about this. You have the Bool G Beam Saber TB, which, judging by the picture, it actually looks more like a normal beam saber. Don't know why they gave it its own, but to each their own. This is your melee weapon, 2,250 power, with a cooldown of 2.5, pretty standard for most beam sabers. You have the Bool G Twin Beam Rifle TB. That is 1,000 power, 28% heat rate, and 400 range. Yes, it's a pretty alright weapon. I'm gonna get more into this in the thing. I think this is probably the weakest weapon that this suit has, in my opinion, but I'll get more into that in the testing segment. You have the Bool G Beam Rifle TB. This is an instant stun beam rifle, 1,800 power, 80% heat rates, and 400 range. Again, instant stun, so pretty good there. You have the 6-tube missile launcher. This is 900 power, 6 ammo, and 450 range. These are accumulation stagger missiles, and they all fire at once. Pretty good missiles overall. I would say do some decent damage, and also good for getting them stuns. Then you have the 6-tube missile launcher special projectile. These ones kind of operate the same as these ones, except these ones actually aren't cumulative. They are instant stun missiles, and they have a special aspect here that says it reduces the target's mobility. These are also some very nice weapons, very nice missiles as well, as they seem like they're more instant stun based instead of being cumulative, so really good there. And for our skills here, we have Anti-Blast Stabilizer level 1, Flight Control Program level 2, Glide Structure level 2, Quick Boost level 2, High Performance Balancer level 1, High Spec AMBAC level 2, Maneuver Armor level 1, Force Injector level 2, Melee Combo Controller level 1, so you got 2-hit melee, got the High Performance Radar level 2, Anti-Jamming level 1, Damage Control level 1, Special Back Add-on Buffer level 3, Special Leg Buffer level 2, and the Sub-Arm Special Cushioning. Now, I want to focus on this skill for a bit, because this is probably going to be the biggest thing with the suit. No, the shields that this thing has are not actual shields. They are kind of just there, really. They don't really serve a purpose. This skill here applies to them. It reduces damage taken by 40%, also lowers the hit reaction from non-tackle based attacks that deal 1,500 or less damage, and they also reduce stagger from cumulative damage. So yeah, they have some purpose, but I kind of wish they were just regular shields, or they had active guard or something. Something kind of like that, just the way they are. You'll see it when I go into the testing thing, they kind of feel like they're more just like an extra hitbox more than anything, so yeah, I wish they did something with the shields there, but real quick, also just gonna have the description up here. Got the lore of this suit. Leave that up for a bit. And yeah, let's take it to port base and see exactly what we are working with here. And yeah, probably will be a much brief testing video, because again, I've already played this suit a couple of times, so really not going to take too much for me to really go into everything here. We'll start off here with the bazooka. Come over here and start off with the GPO1 here. So you see some pretty decent damage starting off there. Next with the Hyzak Custom. A little less damage there, but that's just because of type advantage. For our swings here, that is your neutral, this is your right swing. And then for your left swing and your down swing, oh no, that's actually a neutral swing right there. I want to do a down swing, that is a poke. And you can really see here just how wide the suit becomes with the shields out, but as you can see there, the poke does a lot of damage. You can even knock targets that are over, which is very good for a poke. Sometimes pokes have trouble actually landing those hits, so it's good that this one is able to. At least if you're far away enough. If you're too close to a target, you might miss it, but for the most part, you should be able to get it. Looking at the double beam rifle here, fires in 2 bursts, takes 3 rounds to fire. As you can see, not a lot of damage really, and yeah, it's not my favorite weapon to use. I think it could be a bit better maybe. Not sure what they could really do with it though, without it being like too heavy on stuns or damage. You got the instant stun beam rifle there, does some decent damage. Unfortunately, you cannot boost while using this, which I wish it was something it could do because it is on your sub arm up there. It also can be hard to aim at times if you're not used to using like left-handed weapons, so that's another thing to take into consideration. We got the missiles here, those all fire there, and that destroyed the GPO-1 before we could see the stun on it. But looking at the other missiles here, as you can see, those cause an instant stun without filling the accumulation bar, so yeah, instant stun, rapid missiles. And we'll just do a bit of a quick combo here. Do a downswing. Again, lots of good damage there. And yeah, that's pretty much most of this thing's basic weapons. There really isn't too much else to say about it. Should mention, I think I mentioned this in skills. If not, you do not have a dodge roll. That's a thing to consider with this one. So if you do like dodge rolls on your generals, then this probably will not be one for you. As you can see here, the missiles. And you can guide those missiles. Should mention those first chest ones there. And yeah, that's pretty much everything I have to say about this suit. Again, not really too much when it comes to going into it. It's pretty basic general overall. You do have a good amount of instant stuns, though technically you have 3 of them, because you do have those special missiles that do count as an instant stun. So I guess you could say for this one, 3 instant stuns at the most there, which is very nice. And real quick, fire these missiles in the air. And yeah, you can guide those ones, pretty nice. Oh yeah, should also do the tackle animation here, because you do not have a kick with this one. Nope, that did not put on. Let me apply the changes. You do actually have a beam saber counter with this one. It's kind of like the same beam saber counter that a lot of suits already use, but it's still nice though that we do have something different going on here. And it does do some decent damage. 2,600 to the custom there. And if we come over here, almost 3,000 there. Very nice. And yeah, that's pretty much mostly everything I can say about this suit. Not too much else going on there, and as I said before, there are some glaring issues with it. I don't think the lack of a dodge roll is really that much of an issue, since we do have plenty of generals at the higher cost already that kind of follow that design, so I don't think lack of dodge roll is really that much of an issue, also considering you have maneuver armor. I will say that the shields to me are just the biggest flaw in the design. I wish these were just actual shields and not, or active guard, and not just, you know, an increase of the hitbox. Again, I just feel like they just make your hitbox bigger, and I have had moments where I tried to peek around corners, but then somebody would shoot one of my shields and they would stun me, so yeah. The shields, at least if they want to do anything with the shields, I do think they should make the skill block instant staggers, so that way if you're peeking around a corner, it's a bit harder for somebody to punish you with that. So I think if there's one change they could do, I think that would be the one I would prefer the most. But aside from that, yeah, it's a pretty all-right general at best at the moment. I do need to play it a bit more to really make a final opinion on it. But yeah, that's really going to be it for this testing video here. Don't have too much else to say, so I'm going to end it off here. comment down below what you think about the Bull GTB here. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and with that, I will see you all in the next one. Later.